Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Eduard. It's a big ad set in a 1/48 scale and it should be handy with a Tamiya kit, F-16C or N version, so you can use it to detail up your model a bit more, and especially considering the fact that usually Tamiya does not feature any P parts, this set will be definitely handy. And we have a commercial sample here, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review. So we are going to open it together and check what is actually supplied here and why it will be handy for you. So first of all, packaging is typical. We have a cardboard envelope with a short list of the sets which are included here. We will talk about it in a second, but on the rear side you can see also example of other sets in Big Ad series, in case you wonder how they influence the model. That will be a good example. So here I zoomed in and you can see that it's a set BIG49208. We have 4 sets inside. There is a, I would say, general PE set. We also have Undercarriage set, another set for the masks, it's EX set, and we also have steel seat belts, which will be also handy for a final result on your model. And do not underestimate such upgrade because it's a 1/48 scale project, so that's why it will be handy. Now I'm going to open it with a knife, so I will do it off the camera just not to cut off my fingers, because usually I'm doing exactly this when I'm trying to open it with my arms extended. So just give me a second, it's a matter of cutting through the plastic tape and then we'll check everything together. So I'm cutting through this bag, opening the envelope and taking out the sets. In the meantime, I can also remind you that this big ad collection, it actually gives you a chance to buy the upgrade sets with a bit more price efficient, I would say, offer, because here you get a chance to save approximately 30% in comparison with separately bought sets. And yes, you can buy this set separately even now, but big ad is good for those who usually apply everything at once. So here you can see them 4, and that's exactly what I was saying. These are typical, I would say, solo sets from Eduard, but here they are combined together. So first of all, we are going to start with this mask set. As you can see, it's a set EX619. So just give me a second to open it and we will check everything together. So masks, as far as I remember, official Tamiya release featured masks for the canopy, but here we have them pre-cut, because usually in Tamiya sets you have to cut them with your own hands and tools. Here you have them pre-cut with laser, and actually with knife, not with laser, sorry. But you also have masks for landing gear wheels. That's also quite a handy feature. And just so that you understand what goes where, we have application manual. So this one is printed in form of a typical Eduard brochure. We have small manual which shows that this circular mask, they will be applied on the landing gear wheels, and all other masks will be used for the canopy. And of course, do not forget that you have to use liquid masks in case you would like to mask the main canopy section. Okay, next we continue with seat belts. They are part of the steel series, so it means they are thinner than a typical PE parts, and that's actually a handy feature because it makes it easier to position these parts on your model. And in my opinion, this is a really important thing for modelers who try to achieve a realistic appearance on their aircraft. So here you can see them. Of course, they are pre-painted. Here you can check the thickness, and of course this part should be easy to apply on the pilot seat, and that's a noticeable change. So that's why I always recommend to get them into any of the modern aircraft kits and models. Here we continue with installation manual. So as you can see, even various handles will be copied with these parts. And I think, yeah, here we have a small ad for some other PE sets from the same brand. but it's up to you whether you would like to get more, because here we have them included out of the box. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Here we have another set. It's a set number 49930. It is, I would say, overall PE set for this aircraft. As you can see, we have unpainted PE fret and pre-painted. So we just need to open it and take a closer look. Just give me a sec. Okay. So I'll remove 2 PE frets. There is also transparent film. And of course, installation manual, so that you won't be lost trying to understand where to get this or that part. This is really important thing in my opinion. Okay, so we start with the smallest PE fret here. It comes for interior, and you can see that cockpit will get its own portion of PE parts. We also have glazing. Here you can see the small film for target sights. And all this stuff looks really good. It's a typical Eduard quality, so there is nothing to worry about. And another thing, as you remember, we have large unpainted PE fret, which is made in gold color. Here we have not only internal parts, but also some elements for the exterior. And this is really great because some things, they cannot be copied with the plastic, especially out of the box. So that's why you get a chance to replicate them with PE parts. And now we'll see what we are talking about. So here we have application manual. Let's close the lenses a bit, zoom out. Of course, everything starts with the cockpit. So here I'll be ready to modify original parts. As you can see, dashboard or instrument panel, side consoles, all this stuff will have to be sanded down in order to be able to fit all these new PE panels. Next, we continue with some upgrades for the engine nozzle. And note that engine nozzle will have to get these separate panels made out of PE. So it might be a bit tedious, but I guess the final appearance will be worth it, because standard plastic part is completely smooth and there is no, I would say, detailing whatsoever. The same goes for the canopy, and this is really important if you plan to copy the open version of the canopy. And here we continue with the fuel tank and missiles. So as you can see, there are also some minor elements which are not replicated in original plastic. I think, no, here we have only empty paper. Okay. And one more thing is the undercarriage set. It's a set 49931. Here we have only, oh, actually we have 2 PE frets. This is really surprising, so just give me a second to open them and we will take a closer look together. So one is pre-painted and another one also comes in a golden color. I'm now removing them both and we will take a closer look together. So first of all, I would like to show you the pre-painted PE fret. Here it is. We have a lot of thin parts. They replicate brake lines and hydraulic lines, so be careful and try not to break them or bend them in the wrong way. I'd rather use all the special tools available because it will make it easier to work with such elements. And another thing is this unpainted PE fret. Here we have a lot of structural elements as well, so be ready to bend these parts. Maybe use the ballpoint pen, because otherwise you won't be able to get the raised surface details. And of course, installation manual. This one comes in the same style as the previous ones, so I will zoom out. Here you can notice that again you have to modify some of the original plastic, and also some parts will be installed in the main wheel wells as well as the main landing gear legs. Here you can check also some structural parts being installed here and there, as well as for the landing gear doors. So that's quite a detailed thing, and I think in 1/48 scale it should be noticeable. So as for the whole big ad, it should be already available. You can get it on official Eduard website. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about such a collection of the PE sets. Write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye!